we'd like to get the evening started with your first comic. Welcome to the stage, Steph Van Dyck.
Hello, hello. I hope you guys are having a good evening tonight. I'm sorry to disappoint you that I am first, but at least we get the worst over with, right? So I know I look like a less attractive version of Amber Heard, but I can assure you, I've only filed 2 domestic abuse allegations against my husband. So I was anorexic as a teenager. I was even hospitalized for a period of time. Sad, right? But do you know what's even more sad? The timing. With groceries up 39%, today I could save so much money if I had anorexia. Yeah. Yeah. So I gave my 1.5-year-old daughter her first salt and vinegar chip the other day. She bit into it and got this look on her face. I realized where I'd seen that look before. It's the same look my husband gives me when I'm naked, now that I've pushed a baby out of my vagina. So, sloths are bad-ass motherfuckers. I don't care what anyone says. Not only can they shit 1/3 of their body weight in one go, they can go an entire week without letting it out. So if they eat a bad batch of hibiscus flowers, Medusa's revenge has got nothing on them. 2 more days. You can do it, just 2 more days. 1/3 of your body weight, huh? Maybe I should have been bulimic. So I'm working on being nicer to myself. I used to just say mean things to myself, but now I make sure they're actually true before I say them. Just like it's true that I'm a stupid, blonde, white chick. But is it also true that I have big man hands? I don't know. I'll have to sleep on that one and get back to you tomorrow. People say anxiety sucks, but I'm actually quite satisfied with my recent diagnosis. I now have an excuse if I don't want to go to awkward birthday parties. I no longer have to buy my Xanax off some dude in a baseball hat on the corner of Hastings and Main Street. And if my anxiety gets really bad and I admit to wanting to off myself, I get an all-expenses paid vacation to my local hospital courtesy of our government. Yeah, true story. So they say that walking is a great way of relieving yourself when in an anxious state. But I can think of many other forms of relief that come in the form of liquid or pills that I much prefer. See, I don't get people who just go for walks. I only walk somewhere if I have a purpose, and that purpose is less than 1 kilometer away. Going for a walk because you enjoy it is like marrying a poor person just because you love them. Now, if you thought sloths were cool, as an antisocial person, my dream is to be an octopus. I could fit into whatever environment I'm in. Can you imagine? I'm at the grocery store in the dairy aisle, and Cindy from high school walks by. Yeah, I don't want to talk to Cindy. I just become one with the fruit on the bottom, raspberry yogurt. Shh. And if I lost my lover, I've got 8 tentacles I can use to hang myself. That means I'm 8 times more likely to be successful when I attempt suicide. Yeah. So, you guys are great laughers. So supportive over here. Thank you for making me feel so much better. We were trained to do this, to laugh at each other, so not actually that funny. So Tiger Woods and Michael Jackson have more in common than you might think. They both appeared on South Park. They both dabbled in the world of benzodiazepines. And they both have a thing for tiny white balls. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, right. There are so many different types of cooking oils on the market these days. You've got almond oil for high heat, avocado oil for medium to high heat, olive oil for lower heat, flaxseed oil for no heat, and the list goes on. In the olden days, there was one type of oil you cooked with, lard. Is it now linked to causing cancer? Sure, but you know what else is? Stress. And you know what makes me stressed? Trying to decide which oil out of all the other oils on the market to cook my goddamn eggs in. So let's all eat some lard, smoke some weed, and fuck some strangers with HPV. Thank you.